Just when you thought the show couldn't get any more exciting, entering the studio is Julia from Co-Ed Magazine.
Yeah.
A magazine no one has ever read.
Hey. People have read it. I use too much Purell.
Wow.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello. Whoa. Look at this.
Hello. How are you guys doing?
You got confidence in your walk and everything. I like it.
Yeah, well, I've been a dating columnist for like 4 years, so it does get you...
A dating columnist, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, we have our own dating columnist. His name is Patrice.
Patrice O'Neill.
This could be a good time to run this by a professional.
Do these headphones go with my outfit, or...?
It's a little that's fine. That looks perfect. Don't worry about it. Now look,
So
now we
cool.
all
Right.
clam up and get intimidated.
I'm looking at a different set of
An
cans.
attractive girl
I'm
in the
going to warn
studio.
you right now, when it comes to a girl with, like, a brain, we stink.
Ooh, you guys are in trouble for today, then.
Yeah, we really do stink.
Got
Well, I need
Any
names.
woman shows intelligence in this studio, we all just fall apart in
You're
front
like
of her.
under the
That's,
table.
Bill.
Yeah. Bill?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi,
How are
Bill.
you?
That's Lazlow.
Lazlow, is that your first or last name?
One.
Nickname?
He's one
Like
name.
Cher.
It's
Hair.
like Madonna.
Lazlow.
Madonna.
name.
You could
Lazlow.
be huge with that name. You're
Yeah.
like Lazlow. You could have a whole cult.
Lazlow. That's Opie again.
Hello.
Just one
Hello.
name.
And you must be.
And Anthony. One name.
You don't go by A?
No.
No, we have the big A.
No.
A.
And that's Than.
Hi, Than.
Hi.
And what do
Doesn't
you
have the
Than?
worst name. You thought Opie was bad, but Than.
Than, no, it's sort of like Thor, but...
It's short for Nathaniel.
Oh, very creative.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Stinks.
Chicks
Tell
dig
him.
it.
Awful.
At least your parents didn't name you Peaches or something like that. There's a star kid named Peaches.
Oh, yeah?
She's not into it. She's 13. I don't know why I follow this kind of stuff.
Peaches who, though?
Apple.
No,
Kid named Apple.
no. It's like, she's actually in Britain as well, though.
Yeah.
It's British.
Now, you're a dating expert.
I am.
Now, how did you get to be an expert? You must have gone out on a lot of dates.
I did. I have.
You did?
Yeah, it's
How old a
true.
gal are you? You're young enough to ask that without...
Now, what do you think? Can you guess?
I'd go with, like,
31.
43.
Very clever. You know how to woo a woman. I understand
That's
that.
awful. I would say
No, she's beautiful. I don't know.
25.
Younger than 25?
Yes.
But you've
been doing this a while,
You
so
know
we
why?
had to
You're
have the
holding
age.
yourself as a mature woman.
24. I know you're really
You're
off,
24.
right?
You
Yeah.
freaked
How
out
far
when we
off?
said 25.
When's your
Listen,
birthday?
It's a huge February.
All right, so I'm a half a year off.
It's a very important half a year.
Yeah, it is.
But you've
24
been
to
doing this for
25.
5 years.
Well, I started doing it in college. I was at Georgetown.
Oh, okay.
And I started writing the column after I took a year off and I worked on Capitol Hill. And the ratio of unattractive men to attractive women in D.C. is ridiculous.
Really?
I mean, if you're even remotely good looking, you can get any man there. So
Yeah.
it was a...
Wait, who's the ugly one then? The guys?
Yeah, the guys were the ugly ones.
But
yeah.
they got the power, right? Cause
They do. Power's an aphrodisiac.
Because it's politics.
Now, what's
and
the
stuff.
difference between being a dating expert and just a slut with a pen? Like, because you would think you would have to be with a lot of people to be an expert in the whole dating thing.
I'm a big reader. I don't know. I think actually the difference
Yeah.
is that dating experts have methodologies and sluts with pens just sort of go with it.
Right.
Probably with alcohol involved.
Yeah.
I only involved alcohol when absolutely necessary.
Did you ever bang a senator?
Congressman, actually.
A congressman.
There's a big difference. Senators are really hard to bag. And they're quite...
Is that when you hit expert status?
Yeah, actually, that was... I said... Check, No, I dated a congressman for a while.
Really?
And, yeah, that was sort of...
How old was he?
I was 32. He was young.
Oh.
And he was single. Can you believe it?
No.
Any congressional sex, like in his actual office, or?
No, never in his office. No. I'm not going to tell you where though. They're like, oh
that
my
private
God.
subway
Lincoln
to the
Monument.
Capitol.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a cliche, but I'm sure that there are some people out there who get off on that.
Yeah.
I know there are people who love doing their office, but I've never done that. But you guys would love that
How
public
about the
sex,
waiting
right?
room
That's your
outside
thing.
the office? Like,
I've been outside his office before. And I used to work in a congressional office. Now these are not the
Yeah.
same people, of course.
Now, you write about all this for the magazine.
Yeah,
You write
yeah,
about your
yeah.
dating experiences.
Yeah, I started out.
How graphic does it get?
Well, at my Catholic university, Georgetown, not very. It took me a lot of time to convince them that they should use the word sex. I said, listen, it's not, we're not describing the act. They said, well, you're not married. You shouldn't be having sex. And I said, yeah, you should tell that to the rest of the students here because they didn't get the memo.
You should be having whoopee.
Yeah. Well, actually, they asked me to say making out, making love.
Heavy petting.
I love heavy petting.
I was like, these frat guys are not making love. Let me tell you,
So that was in college.
I was in college, and then I started writing for Coed, which is coedmagazine.com. You can check it out.
Yeah. Now this has nothing to do with the Catholic religion, so you can be a little more graphic.
Yeah, my picture's in Coed.
Where is it?
No, I mean on the website, so our fans could, check you out. And
I don't know, and if it's not, someone over at
batch.
Coed should. Here's my.
I just thumbed past Jeffrey Ross's picture. What the hell happened there?
Oh, there you are.
Catholic schoolgirl outfit.
There you are.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh
How about that?
Oh wait, we don't have to look at a picture of you. You're in studio.
I am. I'm right here. See more cleavage right here.
So now you start writing for Coed.
I started writing for Coed after I graduated from Georgetown, and Coed is a new collegiate magazine that is at every college. It covers everything college, the best stuff, frat parties. It profiles 4 schools in every issue, hot women, but it is technology, fashion, etc. It's written by a lot of college students.
Now, can you get graphic in there? I just want to know how graphic. I just want to know how far it goes. Is it more about dating, or do you kind of get in depth on your sexual experience with the person you're with?
Well, my last column was about cheating. Any of you guys ever cheated? Want to talk about it?
Never.
No.
Oh, no.
Why would you do that?
I'm sitting at a table with a bunch of angels. I can just sense it.
That's right.
I don't believe any of you.
Except for him.
Everyone's cheated, please. Yeah.
How about the walk
Lazlow's cheated.
The walk of shame. You ever write an article about the walk of shame?
Yes.
I love the walk of shame.
Now, did you know that prior to this? That's my next column.
Is it?
The walk of shame.
Really? The walk of shame is
I'm an
classic.
expert. I'm an expert on the walk of shame.
You're like missing a shoe.
I do it like every morning, let me tell you.
Really?
Yeah. Almost every morning.
You do the walk of shame yourself?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You should explain what the walk of shame is.
Oh, the walk of shame. Let's see.
If you get up early on a Sunday to go get bagels, you see a lot of people walking home.
Oh, my God. I was up.
You get to see the best sights. Just going to get the paper and some bagels. The walk of shame is happening
Hair's
all around you.
Up. Yeah.
Right.
No, I was up at 7:30.
Holding up one high heel shoe. You wonder where the other one is.
No one dresses in a miniskirt on a Sunday morning unless they're coming from little bit a good time. It usually,
got
in
jizz
college.
in their hair.
Big load in their head.
Right, I'm not even
all
kidding,
over their
man.
shirt.
That's just the worst. You want to see some horror shows? Get up early someday.
Torn blouse, look of confusion.
Right. Yeah.
Bring a digital camera, and then
It's classic.
Yeah.
That happens with you a lot.
Not. Well, it happened. Well, let me explain. I have currently a boyfriend right now, and so his house is obviously separate from mine, and I usually sleep over at his. So every morning, walk of shame.
Why is that the walk of shame, though?
Well, anytime you
the walk
hook
of
up with
shame is like when you're just doing the one night stand and then have to walk home to your
not
to your
necessarily.
frat house.
Yes,
or...
usually in college, definitely. Oh yeah, definitely.
Right.
I mean, and it's something where you're wearing your hoochie outfit from the night before. You're hungover as all hell, and you look like crap. Usually there are priests up at that hour, and they're like crossing themselves like, dear God, and you've condoms stuck to your skirt or something.
I was on vacation in North Carolina, and we were driving home on the highway, and I saw a girl doing the walk of shame on a major highway.
That's a good one.
And you're wondering
sure she wasn't a rape victim? Maybe you should have stopped, Opie. Look at that whore. She needs medical attention.
Staggering out of a rest area.
Hey,
slut. It's just very obvious.
Well, have you guys done the walk of shame? I mean, guys do it too. Not often.
No, you take them back to your place and you kick them out the next morning.
It's the proud
That's
walk
the way
of
to
the
do
cock. Right? That's what you do. Yeah.
When do you kick them out? 7 a.m., 8? You let them stay till 10, maybe?
It depends on how
4 a.m.
disgusted I am with them at the time.
Jesus
Usually
Christ.
about 2 minutes afterward, I'm ready to...
Depends on how big your beer goggles were the night before, right?
One of them stayed for 9 years. As far as I'm concerned. Fuck.
She's getting half the
Gotcha.
paycheck.
Took everything when she finally did leave.
She got a U-Haul truck.
U-Haul truck and a Swiss bank account.
Listen, you're a sex columnist. I have a question that I've been wondering about.
Ask me.
What is it about not showering for 5 or 6 days and being covered in feces that makes you want to rape somebody?
Who are you referring to?
I'm talking about the Superdome because I don't know what it was about. I mean, what is sexual and turns you on about a bunch of people piled into some kind of Mad Max movie covered in their own shit?
No. But you have to understand, rape is not about sex, sexuality.
Right.
It's
Don't
about
you know
violence.
That, Lazlow? It's a
It's
violent
romance.
It's violent. Not about romance. No.
It's not?
It's about having a strong opinion.
No. But
It's
yeah.
about teaching them a lesson.
No, because you know, rape is definitely not. It's not guys get so turned on they have to rape someone. No, that's not how it works. No, it's just guys who just cannot control their violent.
But wouldn't you have
instincts.
to be a rapist to really know?
I don't know, but I think they've done a lot of sociological, psychological studies on that.
Yeah, but if you're a rapist, I mean, you're really going to be like answering these questions honestly. I mean, you're really just morally devoid of any sort of.
I think lying isn't very bad.
I'm not really sure how we got on this subject.
How did we get here?
I think when the world.
Lazlow.
I think when the world.
Lazlow wants to get serious.
When the world is coming to an end, there's something in the evolutionary part of your brain that says it is time to start banging.
Copulating.
Because after 9/11, 9 months after 9/11, there was a ton of births because people are like the world's ending.
I think those are totally different things. I think that the Superdome was really more of an exercise in absolute desperation.
I think it's just when you think the world's coming to an end, it's time to start banging.
So, does that mean that you don't do that before, or how is your sex life right now?
All right, here's a question we need answered. We got to ask you questions that everybody, all the guys in the audience, are going to need to know.
That's right.
How do you know when the guy is going to be able to fuck you?
How do
how do you know? You go out on a
when
date.
He's going to be able to?
When
like after he's taken his Viagra, or
no. Like you go out on a
Physically
date. You go out on a date. He's wondering if he's going to get some that night.
Oh God, you know immediately.
You know immediately.
Yeah, but you got to make him wait for it.
God
Want it?
Damn these bitches!
Oh, I'm telling you. No, the more that you make them wait, the better it is for you, the woman. Because after they've gotten it, it's like, okay, been there, done
Your power's
that.
gone.
Your power.
Exactly.
You have no more powers.
No, it's really an unfortunate
You're
fact
tied
of
up in
life.
your golden lasso.
No, make them wait. And by the way, the more the girl likes
stealing your
you,
invisible jet. Shit is over.
I don't know, really.
Fuck you, lady. That's not always true. I'm sure you've had a lot of dating experience. Aren't there guys that are, stand-up guys? They have the sex and then, hang out, still treat you well, still take care of you.
I've dated a lot of them.
Things like that.
But I'm telling you, it's better if you make them wait. It's just better for everyone. By the way,
no,
it's better
not
sex.
for everyone. There's one person that would say no, the guy that's waiting.
No, but you know what? Guys do want you to make them wait. Unless they're
Where
thinking
are
of
you
you as a
getting
one-night
this shit
stand.
Yeah. You know something?
You're speaking for rapists. You're speaking for men. You're not
That's
in
Lazlow's
any of these
thing over there. I
categories.
don't know.
Guys would want you to make them wait if they know there's going to be the payoff. The thing is, you don't know if there's going to be the payoff.
But there's something very sweet about the anticipation.
Yeah, all
It's
the
hot.
movies and the dinners.
Yeah, I know, all the money that you have to pay out in the interim. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Money's
I know how it
no
works.
object.
Well,
Just
if it's
ask Hawk. Where's Hawk? He knows. He just won
big
$100,000.
spender.
He
He
just
just
won
won
100
100
G's.
G's.
100 large.
100 G's.
He's
Wow.
going to be out on the town. You'll see
Yeah,
him picking
taking
up some broads.
prozzies.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we'll see. Let's
Picking
ask
up
him a
some
few
broads.
questions here.
What do you think of this guy right here?
Here he comes.
Hot.
Look at him.
How did you win $100,000? I'm not aware.
Oh, very skillful.
Oh, yeah?
Very
Poker?
skillful. Yeah, poker.
Selling your body on the streets?
No,
Stripper?
that's it.
He
no.
mailed something into the Daily News.
Like an old woman.
Wow.
Yeah, like an old washwoman.
Actually, it was all old women and Eric that
Yeah,
won.
old women and Eric won.
He was
So
in a
what lucky
laundromat
lady
when he
are you
filled
going to
it
take out? What are you going to do for your woman? Do you have a woman?
Yeah.
I do.
Multiple women?
No, just one.
Just one woman?
Just one.
How long have you been with her?
Several months now.
Oh, and so what are you gonna get her?
I don't know yet.
Yeah,
I'm
is
gonna
she
take her
gonna?
shopping when she comes out here.
Is she like a I say high maintenance in the best possible way. She like shopping, or what's her deal?
No,
Sports?
she's very low maintenance, but when she comes in, I'm going to take her shopping.
Oh,
Where?
That's really.
She wants to go to Tiffany's, so.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Let me tell you
nice.
something about Tiffany's.
Yeah. Good luck.
That 100 grand
Let me
can go
tell you-
real
Shit
quick.
There, no.
No. Let me tell you, you will get a very
His
good
money's
night of
gonna-
loving after that.
His money's going to be done in a
You're
weekend.
totally getting fucked. Don't go to Tiffany's. You can spend
Great idea.
$100 on a whore and get the exact thing you want.
That was the best.
No, he's
that is
sweet.
propaganda.
God, that's when I
Hear
wish
that?
this was television.
That's when
She goes, "You're gonna get a good night of loving for that." And then Bill's face is he threw his arms up and looked around like, what the fuck? What the?
That's that
jealous.
Oprah. That's that Oprah propaganda.
Listen, Hawk is looking for love, not
This
just
is
sex.
going to be.
Yeah?
She's speaking for somebody else.
I can tell.
He
He has a sweet face.
The rapist.
All right,
Let's see. You want me to speak for you?
Julia,
No.
would you go out with him?
Sure.
Oh. Without the money?
No. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, if I didn't have a boyfriend, yeah.
Oh, if I didn't have a boyfriend.
It's a great excuse, isn't it?
You wouldn't go out with him. Be honest.
Not at all.
He's a good guy
I
to
would.
cheat with, though.
Why would you go out with him?
Exactly.
Because I think that you should give everyone a chance. He could be amazing in bed.
That's
Who
bullshit.
knows? Oh, come on.
Jesus
It's not.
Christ.
You heard $100,000 and your eyes poked.
Nah, $100,000 is not going to impress me
Yeah,
at this point.
100,000 is nothing. You
No,
gotta relax
I'm really
with
happy
that.
for you. I would love 100,000. So, you know, you want to donate.
Why would
but
you go out with him?
Because I think it could be interesting.
Why? He's a zero.
Everyone. No, that's not nice.
Liar, whore, and you know it.
Who's that guy? You guys
The
just
caller.
put that on every now and again.
Yeah,
no, you give everyone a chance. That's the problem with women right now is they are too picky. You have to go out and see what the guy is like. You know,
Women
he could be a
too picky.
Casanova underneath his polo shirt.
I'm calling Bravo Sierra. You
Oh,
would not go out with
easy
Eric.
with the language, Opie.
Bravo, Sierra.
You're just trying to be like nice.
Well,
and stuff.
professionally, you'd go out
on the
with him.
radio. On the radio.
And then,
she's
see,
just-
professionally, and then she'd write about it, and, you know, words like dork and shit would be
I
filling
love
up.
dorks. I love them.
Do ya?
So, yeah. I don't go for the Brad Pitt type. I go for the
No?
Zach Braff type. Yeah.
Really?
Torques are
Bill,
easily
you and I are out.
manipulated.
Have a huge thing for him. Yeah.
Torques are easy prey.
Look at the bitter Bill. You are just so like, yes, they easily
I gotta
manipulated.
do something.
Listen, let me say.
I gotta, I'm playing devil's advocate.
Of course.
Keep trying. All I want is a guy who's going to talk string theory.
Bill's
to me in
had
bed.
some. Bill's had some recent problems. That's all we're gonna say right now.
Okay.
Recent problems. So he's a little bitter right now.
What are you bitter about?
I'm not bitter.
It's not working correctly, or what?
What isn't working? I
think if you want somebody,
fucking hack.
It's not what you guys how you use it.
I think if you want somebody that is going to speak string theory, maybe it's Stephen Hawking and not Hawk.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
that's hot.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, very clever, Laszlo.
I
You're
worked
redeeming
on
yourself.
I worked on that all night.
Do you have?
I'm going to cock block him. Crash everything you say.
Do you have sex on the first date?
No.
Why not?
No, ever, never?
Well.
One time.
I've done it once. Yeah.
Yeah?
It led to a year-long relationship, if you can believe it, with a crazy person. But no, I don't recommend that. It's not a good idea.
Yeah. How old were you when you first started?
Effing.
Effing?
I was going
How
to
old
start
were
with
you?
dating.
Oh.
I was going to start
Dating?
with dating.
My first kiss was at 14.
Aww. That's adorable.
Well, okay, when was the first time? When did you guys lose your virginity? Let's hear it.
13.
Yeah, you're lying.
No, it was 13.
No,
Really?
his father got him a whore.
She was 19. No, it wasn't a whore. She was a friend of the family.
Yeah.
She was 19.
Her name
was Buzz. And my father
God.
and his wife went out that night, and Buzz was over the house. We were watching Monty Python's Flying Circus. She told me to go into the shower, so I didn't know. I
She's
just
like,
went
"You're
in, and I
dirty,
came
clean
out, and she was in the bed. Hawk is leaving.
See you later,
She was in the bed, and as I was walking out of the shower to my bedroom, I heard, "Aren't you coming in?" And it went like, ding, ding, ding. Oh, my God, here we go. This is it.
How did you even know what to do at 13?
I had been reading a lot of magazines and jerking it like a rabbit.
Clearly.
Jerking like a monkey. What am I saying, a rabbit?
Yeah, hump
Anytime.
like rabbit.
If you find a rabbit jerking off, please call me.
Two little paws.
Yeah, they don't even have thumbs.
God.
What a rabbit jerk off.
He's reading Watership Down, jacking off.
He's sitting up using those big back legs.
Yeah, in the briar patch.
I think 13 is shockingly young. Opie, how old were you?
18, freshman in college.
That's more appropriate.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I
Appropriate.
I approve.
Now she's speaking for everybody
Appropriate.
that lost their virginity.
Yeah.
Now, you think that's appropriate, though?
inappropriate.
I was inappropriate. It probably was inappropriate,
You're a baby,
but it was pretty good.
13.
I'd been jerking, though, for years.
And it's
it was like,
years.
What, since you were 7?
well, no.
You're like
no,
8.
probably
8 and a half.
like 11.
God.
Or something.
My God. I think I was still reading The Babysitter's Club at 11.
Yeah,
My
so
God.
was I. That's what I was jerking to.
Yeah, remember that back in the day?
That's
It was
wrong.
like a Jordan Marsh catalog would turn you on. You're like, oh my God, I see a calf.
Well, yeah.
Your dick is
Women in
standing
those
up.
bloomers that came up to the middle of their abdomen and their kneecaps.
The bra ads.
Yeah, the Sears catalog.
Yeah.
Airbrushing out any bit of their sexuality.
This is
So
all.
your tolerance is a lot higher now.
Yeah.
Well, it's also pre-internet, pre-Victorian
Yeah.
secret. Like that.
7-year-olds nowadays.
You needed everything. You needed
They're looking
like,
at the
anything
bestiality
worked
sites.
back then. But your first kiss at 14.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I was
see?
I was very good. It was like every
You
year.
took all
a
the
new
steps,
base.
the appropriate
I'm
steps.
very organized.
Yeah.
So I was organized in my love
So
life
then I
as
will
well.
guess you lost your virginity at 17.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just running
A base
through the,
a year,
if you
that's
kiss
exactly
at 14,
When
you're
did-
fucking by 17.
When did you lose the back door?
And what base is
That we're not going to talk about. What base is that? It's like 5.5. Come on.
Wow.
That's out of the baseline.
When should
Foul.
when should the ladies give up the back door?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe when you're married. My God. I don't
Married.
know. You know what? I don't have any judgments. If you want to do whatever you want to do, you know.
I had a girl actually say that.
Really?
Really?
She actually said, like, I have to save something for my husband.
For marriage?
What if your husband don't want that? I don't know. I mean, do you guys
That
seriously
treasure.
want it?
I'm saving this prize.
Yeah, no, thank
wow.
you. I don't really think it's that hot, to be honest.
No?
No, she,
No,
Ken.
Wait, what?
Visualizations of
didn't.
what else that's used
She
for.
didn't save it?
no.
You whittled her down?
You got her down?
Yeah.
She
She loved it.
It was one night. She starts out, it's a prize waiting for her husband.
No,
And it's like, I'll toss it to Bill Burr.
No, no.
A couple tequila shots later.
Yeah? Nothing.
No woman has that much low self-esteem. I went out with her for like 3 months before she said,
all right, I'll give.
3 months?
Howdy doody looking chick.
3 months later. That
What kind of
prize was
fantasies
yours.
Was she having?
So then you lose your virginity at 17.
Yeah.
And when did you decide that now you were expert enough to start writing about it?
To be honest with you, I got a couple of I had a very serious boyfriend at that time. Got a couple negative comments about my performance with regard to
From your
oral
boyfriend?
sex.
Oh, your boyfriend was downplaying your abilities for oral sex.
But
When was
he
the first?
knew.
But when was the first time you did that?
What, oral sex?
The beach.
The who?
The BJ.
Oh, the beach.
Was it before or after standard sex?
I think it was before.
Before?
It usually comes before.
Yeah, that's
14
right.
to 17.
A lot of women are kind of mediocre. There's like that host, like guys, there's like this, like guys just automatically don't know what they're doing, which is true, but they always just like women somehow know.
No,
like,
no.
like a
Here's
woman
the
giving
thing.
a hand job is the worst.
No, let me tell first.
Unless you
hand job
teach
is
them.
so
If you
15.
teach them, they're
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I went to the well, not the library. I should say, Urban Outfitters, which has a lot of great books on sex, like Gay Guy's Guide to Having Sex with Men. Who knows better than a gay guy?
Oh, so now you're
Studied
getting your
up on this
instruction
stuff.
from-
I was diligent. I mean, I read everything, and that's how you get to be an expert. And let me tell you, he said my performance was markedly improved.
What a romantic guy. Did he put it that way?
He's a good guy.
He has like a shot.
What was his
He probably did.
complaint?
He's like,
what
let's
was the
see.
problem?
What was his
A-.
complaint like at the beginning when you sucked?
A little bit of teeth, I think.
Oh, teeth?
Did you have
That is
it was
the
just
ultimate
the
no-no.
It just wasn't up to par, and
Yeah.
now it is. So
The
the current
teeth
boyfriend
is
gets
the
the
ultimate
benefit.
no-no.
Anthony could help you with
Yeah.
that.
I can?
the teeth.
The Charles
Oh, yeah, you got to make Charles Bronson face. Charles Bronson makes his mouth, you barely ever see his teeth. He tucks his lips and
Great
hides
at
his
the
teeth.
beach.
You dig, I dig to get out. You got to, make Charles Bronson mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know.
A lot
who
of
that is.
spit,
That's great.
a lot of
Reference
saliva.
A lot of spit, yeah.
Yeah, things like that.
Unless you're into the.
Got to use the hand as an extension of your
use
mouth.
the hand.
Would you like?
Yeah, there
I
you
demonstrate, but I'm not going to.
Would you like to see Ben's hog?
Yeah, no, thanks. Though. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we want to know what's going on because it's either like a really big ball or he's packing something, and we've been trying to figure it out for years.
Packing. Yeah, socks in your pants, you mean? Or?
I don't know, something's going on.
Hey, if you know right away if you're going to have sex with a guy when you're out, do you know right away if you're not?
Yeah.
So you know right away.
Yeah,
you go
except
out
here's the
and-
thing.
What
Here's the thing.
is something?
The most persuasive argument comes in glasses, and it usually has a high alcoholic content. So, I mean, if you're not impressing me with, let's say, your pedigree or, the amounts of arcane knowledge that you can spew out.
Sense of humor.
Tequila shots. Yeah, sense of humor actually does work. It does.
But tequila shots will do it too.
I'm
right?
telling you, in case of emergency, break tequila bottle open.
Have you ever had a guy, right? The second you saw him, okay, I'm going to fuck this guy. But then just during the date, he just so
he screws it up. Oh, what an asshole!
I think they can say, yeah, I'm going to fuck you, but there's this minefield that you have to walk and not step on anything.
You know what though? The primary thing for guys is like total confidence. But you don't want to be cocky. You know, I dated a guy once who he was quite bright, but he knew it, and he's like, Princeton this, Princeton that, and I'm like, great, I know you're smart. Stop using such big words. You know, I know a lot of words. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you have sex with him?
No.
No?
And I wanted to.
And you were gone. See, that guy screwed it up.
This is a good one to do in the middle of the
Screwed
dinner
it up.
date. Take a cell phone call from your mom. Hang on a second, like still living at home.
Oh, really?
Over.
That's bad.
That is bad. Hey,
when you coming home, honey? Late.
Wow.
No, they redid the basement.
Mommy,
it's totally cool.
Yeah, leave the door open. I'm going to be home late.
I got to interrupt this great conversation because Jim Norton's checking in.
Oh,
Jimmy!
Hi, guys.
This is Jim
Hi,
Norton.
Jimmy.
Hi, Jim.
James.
Jim usually sits in that seat over there where Bill is sitting.
Why are you MIA, Jim?
He's
I'm in California. I have a question, too, about I think I had like a little faux pas on a date. I just caught kind of what you were saying.
Yeah.
But is it bad if you're on a date and a girl found my condoms? And she's like, what are these for? And I said, oh, they're going to save your life tonight. Believe me.
Yeah, that... Somehow I'm not believing you actually said that. If you did, I have to...
No, he said it.
Oh, God.
Jimmy's out in Hollywood filming a series for HBO.
What series?
It's called Lucky Louie. It's a sitcom. And I play a kind of a scumbag
It's
friend.
a brand new sitcom.
Scumbag. Obviously,
Yes.
that's a real departure from your true persona, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm actually a really good guy in person. I didn't realize you guys were talking about sex, but I don't really want to interrupt the sex call. I apologize.
Stop.
No. So how did you apologize after she slapped you, huh?
She didn't slap me. She just kind of freaked out a little bit, and I tried to. I kind of like looked at her and went, ha ha ha. You know,
You're like, it's not a really bad STD. It's just sort of, uncomfortable at times. Yeah, no.
You know, I honestly thought I had chlamydia recently. You remember I told you like my whiz was burning for like a week? I'm not even kidding. And I didn't say it on the air because I didn't want to freak out any chicks that I banged out. But it turned out it was like some kind of an infection. But I thought it was chlamydia.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, Jimmy's had...
How do you get dates?
What's that?
He pays for them.
The checkbook.
Yeah.
You're like, don't worry about these scabs. That will go away.
You asked him how he gets dates? There's a
it's
website
called the Second Amendment.
Yeah, there's a website called Craigslist.
Actually, my roommates are from Craigslist. They're pretty hot, let me tell you. I don't know, it might not be a bad place to go.
You found your roommates on Craigslist?
Yeah. They're really, really cute. One was a former runner-up for Miss California. The other looks like Paris Hilton. They're both blonde. I'm telling you. Come over to my place. Hot stuff.
Well, Jimmy's not finding that type of caliber on Craigslist.
He's getting ones with leg things. What did that woman have?
Oh, it was kind of like gout. It was called leg something, where she had fat. Do you know what this is, miss? Because the girl had
something osis or.
It was like water on the feet. She had like something which made her feet swell up because she was too fat.
Only the best.
Well, how do you like the chicks out in Hollywood? Much hotter, right?
Yeah, they're the same. Their Adam's apples are hidden a little bit better. But that's about it.
What you can do nowadays with modern surgery, right?
Yeah.
So no blondes that you're taking out? Because really you can't go to Hollywood and date a brunette. It's just wrong.
No, I don't do particularly well here. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. I don't want to screw up.
No, it's okay. Her name's Julia, and she does a sex column for Co-Ed Magazine.
That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like some magazine.
She goes out on dates and talks about dating.
Oh, that must be fascinating. How long has the column been going?
Well, I started at Georgetown University 3 years ago. Right?
Really?
You're saying this like you know, but you don't.
No.
And then I just started at Co-Ed. Now, that was a fake laugh. That's good. I'm going to come after you. Then I started at Co-Ed a year ago, and I've been writing for them ever since. CoEdMagazine.com. Check it out. Or you can check out my website, Julia Baugher.
You have a website?
I do. Julia Baugher, BAUGHER.com.
Jesus.
I never would have guessed that.
That's a brutal name to try to remember.
I would have been
BAUGHER.
Wow, you photographed real well.
Oh, thanks. What is that supposed to mean?
See, now right there. You're
dead.
Right in the middle of the date, it's over. If you're going to bang him, you said that in the middle of the date.
Okay, now you say something nice like,
I was just saying you photographed real well.
No, you went, Opie, you went, wow, you photographed real well.
Right. Wow, you look so different in person.
Wait, no. You usually say that, though, if, like, I don't know what's going on.
Shut up, Jimmy.
You usually say that, like, if somebody is kind of piggish in person, but really attractive in the picture, you'll usually say that they photograph well.
We can't even play that game.
Is that the only picture you have on there?
Yeah, so far.
You got to put more pictures up.
Oh, wow, Jimmy's asking a question, ma'am.
Jimmy, I'm sorry.
I apologize. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. Are you very attractive?
You guys, I don't know.
You don't have to ask that. Are you?
Very attractive girl.
She's like a 6.5.
Oh, that's cool.
That's it. Never coming back here. Oh, 2. -2 for you. Personality, -8.
Opie.
She's fine, Jimmy.
Not porn star material here.
No, I don't like porn stars.
Oh, yeah, no one does, really. That's why no one watches them.
I don't like porn stars.
Porn stars are disgusting.
I've seen
they
one
really
porn.
Are.
We've had a lot of porn stars in here, and I'm not a big fan of the porn star.
No.
Really, why is that?
The fake boobs, the fake, like, stripper blonde hair.
Oh, you think these are real? I'm saying they are. They're not big enough to be fake. Jimmy, don't you wish you were here?
I do, actually. I miss being there. And I don't like porn stars either. They're gross.
Yeah, porn stars suck.
Give a girl money, she fucks you. Who needs that?
I don't think, actually, that's what porn stars do. I think you're confusing them with prostitutes.
Well, Jimmy likes prostitutes.
Oh. Yeah. Let me tell you,
his hobby.
If I were an investment banker in this city, and I was very busy, and I just needed a GFE, girlfriend experience, I'd go for the escorts, you know?
Yeah.
Makes
that's
sense.
what Jimmy does.
I'm not sure I'd have sex with them. It's a little bit dangerous, you know, but...
just hang out and, like...
Do you have, like, abbreviations like that in your columns? Like when people read it after a while, like GFE?
You know, yeah, I mean, I advocated for a long time something called dating with a lowercase d, which means you're not just hooking up with a guy, but you're actually, you know, going out with him, getting him to spend money on you, that kind of thing. Take you to Tiffany's before you...
Why do you call it with a lowercase d? I'm sorry.
That's horseshit.
Because you're not married. You know, like a lot of people in college, they're either hooking up or they feel like they're in this exclusive relationship. I'm not, you know, the biggest advocate of exclusive relationships in college. I don't think it's necessarily a great idea.
So that's why there's a lowercase d, Jimmy.
Lowercase d. Well, the thing is,
isn't it like you're not kind of committed?
You're not committed, yeah. People are really obsessed with commitment in college. It's too young to be obsessed.
Jimmy dates with a capital AIDS.
That's right. Or after I blast her with something, I apologize with a lowercase a.
Yeah, I apologize with what exactly?
Jimmy's a little different than you and I.
Oh, yeah? How so? Short?
I want to ask him. I want to ask him what he's into.
Jimmy, what are you into?
I'm actually not into anything.
Trannies?
Really, no. I mean, no, well, a little bit. No, not at all. I'm not actually not into anything particularly crazy.
No.
No.
Liar.
Logs.
It's always the one that looks... Oh, God. Dear God.
Yeah.
Did you hear him?
It's the ones that look the most innocent, I think, that are really the worst.
He doesn't really look innocent.
No. There are times when he has women over that he has to put down a tarp on his bathroom floor, is what he is into sometimes.
Somehow I don't believe that. I've actually never met anyone who's been into that, but maybe I just stay really clean.
You just did.
Set you up.
We got your column for January.
You're there. Yeah.
Logs. Yeah, no. My mother edits my column, so I don't really think. Yeah.
Your mother edits your column?
Yeah. She was a former speechwriter for Nixon, and she edits my columns. Yeah.
How did she go from Nixon to a column about sucking cock?
That's just wrong. Thank God she doesn't have XM.
Me and Kissinger were in the Oval Office. He pulled his pants down. He had a lovely clipped Jewish cock.
Yeah, not sure that ever happened.
I want to put peanut butter on my balls so checkers can lick it off.
Yeah, this is of course before Monica. Right. Yeah, no, she's a great editor. Yeah, my father's a little more conservative.
Does she know Ben Stein?
She does.
Because he was the speechwriter also.
Yeah, he was one of.
One of. There were quite a few for old Tricky Dick.
He was probably the best looking one.
Aren't you a little concerned about revealing personal information in your column when your mom's reading it?
Yes, but you know what? I'm concerned for about 2 minutes, and then I get over it. You know.
She have been shocked by something she read in there? Called you up and said, "What the fuck?"
She was a little confused about booty call. She was like, what is a booty call?
Really? That's pretty tame, though.
That was pretty tame. Yeah.
How'd you explain it?
You know, I believe in openness, and I told her before.
Shut up, Jimmy.
How did I explain booty call? You mean?
Yeah. Well, because it's very awkward. Like if you got to touch, us talking is one thing, but when you got to talk to your mom, that must have been crazy.
You know, it's definitely opened up our relationship. That's for sure. Yeah, I said, Mom, it's sometimes late at night, women and men, mostly men, but sometimes women. They just have needs. And she said, I understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, she and my father, I'm sure, are having a good time. I don't want to think about it too much, but, they're cute, very in love still. So she's, pretty open. She's like, yeah, when I was in my mid-20s, I was crazy. I'm like, oh, don't get too much into that. Yeah. That's enough, thanks.
Right.
So any women on women? That's how I go from one segment to another. Any girl on girl?
Girl on girl.
With you, any dates with the girl on girl? Nothing like that?
No, I did have I had a girlfriend in college. A girl space friend in college.
See, I never call my friends boyfriends.
Yeah,
I never go,
I'm
going out with my boyfriends tonight.
You're right. No, guys don't do that, but girls do. They say they're girlfriends. They say that all the time. One of her favorite things to do, she had quite large breasts, although that's sort of ancillary to this. She loved to kiss girls.
Is she
No. Her name.
Your mother's sister?
No. This girl.
Oh, ancillary. I get you.
Her name was Abby, or still is, I guess, and she loved to kiss girls to get guys' attention. Not
it worked
in
front of only in front of other guys. It wasn't like she would kiss you, when she's at home. And she wasn't gay. It was the attention thing. It was sort of hot, So she used to kiss all of our girlfriends.
What was that noise that stopped finally?
I don't know.
That was Jimmy going away.
Yeah, Jimmy had to get back to the set. We're going to go to the phones in a second, though.
Oh, damn it.
You want to take some phone calls from our listeners?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
All right, let's see. Wow.
Let's go. You guys run out of dating questions?
Yeah,
a lot
I'm
of
trying to
people
get some
have
good ones
questions.
here. We got Steve from Yellowstone.
Steve from Yellowstone, you're on.
With Julia.
Julia.
Hi, Steve.
She writes a column for Co-Ed Magazine, Steve.
Hi, Julia. How are you?
Good.
I've just been running into a problem where I've been seeing this girl, and she's saying that I'm too neat, and I speak too well, and that I'm too cozy, and I'm not too sure what to do. She thinks I might be gay, although I'm not gay. I just have certain mannerisms that are very, very homoerotic.
I understand. I understand your problem. You're from New York, I'm guessing.
I'm from Yellowstone.
Okay, well...
Ramon! To pay attention.
Oh, well, yes, I have no idea what that meant. But
Ramon, bring me a woman who sucks cock and shuts up.
Wow.
Who is this
Definitely
guy?
homoerotic. Let me tell you this, though.
We get listeners. We want serious questions only. And
fuck this girl with a stick.
Ew.
What is going on in Yellowstone?
I don't know. Maybe he's a little bored or something.
I don't know.
Listen, lay off the booze in the morning, man.
Exactly.
Coffee with booze does not make...
Shut this whore up.
That's enough. We gotta get rid of this
really frightening.
Sounds like he had too
angry.
much.
Sorry, Julia.
Sounds like he had too much honey in his tea.
Exactly. Do you come across many angry guys?
Yeah.
Like this?
You know
what is that?
I wrote an article about ugly men dating attractive women, which happens all the time in this unfortunate society we live in. And a guy wrote me this angry email. He's like, listen, that's true, but I think that you shouldn't harsh on guys with game. He said, guys only need game. They don't need attractiveness, and you're not even that hot.
Harsh on guys?
Yeah, harsh. Yeah, apparently that's like an 80s word or something that he's reviving.
All right.
All right, let's go to the
phone. So, yeah, there are angry guys out there.
Angry guys.
This guy's one of them.
Let's say hi to Andrew in Brooklyn. Andrew!
Hey, O&A, Bill, Ho, how you doing?
Sorry, did you call me a hoe?
No, I have a question. I'm dating a girl right now, right?
Okay.
And she doesn't quite understand that it's my house, my rules. You can either have a doggy style on your back. Liar, whore!
Is that... Do you guys usually...
Jesus. Are there any serious callers?
This happens so often.
Wait, I'm seeing something. Please make her cry.
Where?
That's just weird.
Polo from New York.
That's weird.
Please,
Tuesday. Something about Tuesday. Like, I don't know.
Well, here's a good question from Vern.
Crazy.
Vern?
Yeah?
Go ahead, Vern.
I had a question for her. How come when you see a girl and you get to know her and then you get shoved off into what we call the friendship or the big brother zone?
Oh, very good
Thank you
question.
for acting. What am I saying?
Axing.
Is it Vern? Vern, was that Vern?
Yeah, it's Vern.
That's a great question. You know what? I think it's because of your confidence or lack thereof. If you act like you are a sex god, she will not shove you off into the friend zone. It does not matter what you look like. Check out this book called The Game by Neil Strauss. I'm telling you, if you want game, read this book, copy what he's doing. Anyone can get any girl with this book. I'm telling you.
Did you check that out from Urban Outfitters?
Yeah, right, good. No, actually, it's like Barnes & Noble.
I don't know. You said the library. I mean Urban Outfitters earlier.
Yeah, you're right. Laszlo's back with his clever comments.
Well,
yeah, Lazlow.
I'm just kidding.
Lazlow, let her be, man. She's doing a great job for us today.
No, I'm serious though, because a lot of guys get shoved off into this just friends thing, and they think there's something wrong with them. There's nothing. They just aren't having enough confidence. They don't have, the moves.
You got to pull it out.
All right, let's say.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work. That will get you arrested.
Hey, we're going to go to a...
Be surprised.
Yeah, they'll be surprised, all right.
We're going to go to a college town.
That's never worked for anybody else.
College town.
You just hit that awkward moment. Fuck it, I'm taking it out.
When have you ever done that? You talk a big game. I'm not feeling it.
Okay, I mean, but they don't have to believe me. I mean, I'm really not trying to convince you.
Yeah, Bill.
Yeah. This is the guy that went from I'm saving it for my future husband to backdoor action.
Right.
3 months.
He's got some game, and if he felt
the 3 months is not game. I don't have game.
No.
I know guys
pulling it out is game.
Yeah, that's game.
That's a risky move.
But I stole that. I stole that from Bobby Kelly.
Yeah.
I was living with the time. He goes, dude, you pull it out. He goes, it's like you hypnotized.
Jay Moore calls it, what are we going to do about this? Yeah. He said he would sit in a car with a girl and they're talking, and when he gets impatient, he just pulls his dick out and looks at her and goes, what are we going to do about this?
I sincerely hope the next time he does that, she has the guts to call Richard Johnson and report it, because that is just... Oof, nasty.
Really isn't that funny? It's Dick Johnson.
40% success
Richard
rate.
Johnson.
All right, well, let's go to a college town, Boston.
Opie's like, yes.
Well, I'm trying to seg into some real shit here.
Please.
No guy ever did that.
I'm the only.
You're just sitting on the couch and all of a sudden.
Whip out your
not
junk.
Gonna go into that.
Opie, you just pulled it out.
I'm trying to help you out. All right,
Thank
let's
you.
go to Boston and say hi to Ben. Ben in Boston.
Ben in Boston.
Hi,
Hello?
Ben.
Hello?
Ben.
You're on the air.
Ben, you're on with Julia.
I've been seeing this girl, and she keeps, like, laughing and stuff because my hockey's so big.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You talk with Tom Brady.
Tom Brady?
I swear to God, your collars are all in crack.
Ramon, this bit is tired, but he doesn't care. Ramon.
Or they're the same color over and over
This
and
is
over.
Steve from Yellowstone again.
What?
Steve.
You guys have the worst screener in the history of the world.
Our screener stinks.
Who's the intern? I'm going to come after you.
It's Danny, and he's terrible at screening calls. Danny, you suck.
Get your ass in here.
You can't tell Steve from Yellowstone.
This guy sucks.
I knew the second I heard it was Ben from Boston, I knew it was going to be Steve from Yellowstone.
How did you know?
All right, Ben.
Because I heard his voice.
Ben?
I heard his voice.
Sucks.
Thank you, Ben.
Let's get someone real.
Now, come on, guys.
Yeah, let's go to Sean.
We got a great opportunity to learn a little something
Sean?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's going on?
Hi, Sean.
Hey, you got to have this girl on every week.
I don't know about that.
There you go.
Thanks, Sean.
Because you found the perfect hole ever on radio.
Wow.
What is with the whole thing?
The whole. It's like...
She's an intelligent woman.
Thank you.
She's an expert, and her mom edits her column.
Right.
Calm down.
Maybe we should edit this show. Maybe we should have our moms here, Opie.
Yeah, what would your mom
edit this
say if they
show.
were here?
Exactly.
What would they say?
She'd say, thank you for the checks you send me.
Do your moms listen to the show? Do any of your moms listen to this show?
No.
Are they frightened? Are you like, I'm not buying you a radio?
My mom turns it off while she's driving, she says.
My mom turned off the show when we were doing the fart game recently.
Yeah.
Really? She's like, that's
Well,
very
she should.
inappropriate, Opie.
Yeah.
I trained you better than that. Did she say that? She like, I'm humiliated?
Again, I'm just switching segments.
Yeah,
Next
thanks.
segment.
That has nothing to do... No, don't take it personally.
No, it's fine.
Nothing
fine.
to
I'm
do
gonna
with
cry, make a, listener happy, crying.
Let's say hi to Jammer.
Hey, what's going on here?
What's up, Jammer?
Joey, I got a question for you. I'm a truck driver. Is it inappropriate to grab a girl by the back of her hair, and when she's going down on you, just keep jamming it in there until she gags?
That's a good question.
Yeah, until she gags. I don't think you want to kill, the girl you're hooking up with.
But it's hot.
Is it hot? It depends on, is she into the sort of like force thing? I think some women are into that. It's sort of hot to have a very aggressive man.
Well, she's into it until I let her go.
Is this a lot lizard? Wow.
Ugh, that's sort of weird. I mean, honestly though, like if you want an honest answer, you just want to sort of, fuck around. I don't know. I can't tell. It seems like all the callers want to fuck around. But I think if she's into the aggressive foreplay, then yeah. But like, don't hurt her. I mean, she's not going to give you good head if you hurt her. My God. Making her gag, not a good idea.
Yeah, is it true the difference between like and love is spitting and swallowing?
Yeah, actually, that is true. I like that. I'm going to use that. Nice.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's
guys.
Oh,
I'm out.
We got a call from Jersey, Henry.
Hello.
Henry.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Hi, Henry.
Is it Henry?
It's Henri.
Henri.
Okay, we don't know. Yes, okay.
Hey, French. Now, the French are known for romance and love, right?
Are you French, Henry?
Well, I think that's pretty obvious. I wanted to ask you a question. Since he is talking about the
I want to ask you a question. I want to answer it immediately.
I want to ask you the question. Since the French are such good lovers, as you were just told, I have a woman who I'm talking to currently who maybe, she doesn't understand how much of a good lover I am.
Oh.
So what I was asking, Kant, is like, when I'm having oral sex with this woman, she doesn't exactly take it all the way down to the testicles. I'm wondering, is there any way I could get her to maybe do that?
Do that? You haven't. I'm sort of confused as to how this has anything to do with you being a good lover. I mean, if she's not noticing that, maybe you're not a good lover. I don't know. That having been said, you do realize that the most sensitive area of the penis is actually the tip, so I'm not really sure why you want it all the way down.
Well, no, because the shaft, obviously, to me, is the most sensitive
part. To the French, the shaft is very sensitive. Is that it?
What, Kant? I'm trying to ask you. How can I get these women
I don't respond to the C word, so.
What do you talk?
What do you talk?
What are you saying? I'm trying to. This woman's a bitch.
All right.
Wow.
Just because,
That's a little harsh.
Why does this happen?
That was brutal, actually.
I think there are a lot of men who have issues, maybe they're, with their mothers originally or something.
Right.
I think the new round of interns may not be as good call screeners.
Interns are going to get beaten.
Let's say hi to another trucker, Chuck.
Hi, Chuck.
Hey, what's going on?
What's
up?
Chuck, do you
Serious
respect
question
women,
here.
hopefully?
How's a 55-year-old man like myself go around hooking up with like a 15, 16-year-old girl? What do I have to do?
That's a good question.
Honestly, can you just raise the age like 3 years so you're legal? Because that will get you in jail.
Yeah, but, hey, I'm on the road. They'll never see me again.
Well, 15, that's a little disgusting.
But it's
honestly,
consensual?
18 is, well, what's with the focus on that? I'd go for 18. I'd go for college, I mean, honestly, why take it younger than that? That's sort of gross. But if you're 55, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, maybe take them out to nice. Most of the girls I know are not interested in men that old if they're 18 years old. However, I mean, maybe you get to a college town and
maybe not a truck driver. Maybe if he had some cake.
Depends on what college.
Hollywood. Cabbage.
Yeah,
maybe a little
Hollywood.
money.
Yeah.
Hollywood, right?
Hollywood. Yeah, I know.
The old story, like my sister's a hooker and stuff, and should I tell her about my other brother is a truck driver, right?
You drive the truck by the schools. You ask them if they want to see what the sleeper cab looks like, and once they're in there, and it's over, Johnny.
All the ones in here and haul heroin.
That's my advice. I throw it out there. Let's see what sticks.
Hey, why don't we get a call from a lady? That could help us out here today, right?
Wow.
The men have let us down today. Amy!
Hey.
What you want to do?
I just have a question. Like, I like giving my husband head, but, like, every night when I do it, I want to swallow, but, like, his mind over matter just won't let me.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, how can I get over that? Because I know he really wants it.
You know what I think is a very effective tool? Having a Kleenex.
Nose.
No, I'm so serious. First of all, if you're doing it with the room dark, have a Kleenex nearby. Spit and then say you swallowed. Very effective. Or
really?
if you're doing it in the shower, he will never know if you just sort of let it dribble out. I'm telling you, that's the way to go.
Lying. So this is your relationship advice. Lying.
About this small thing, you know what? It is very effective. And have you guys ever tried to swallow it? I don't think so. So
It's just
next time.
knowing it's going to go down my throat disgusts me. But
Yeah.
it's like right now, like when I think about it, it's like it turns me on.
Yeah.
But
You don't swallow the goo
when
then?
it actually happens, like I just can't do it. I have to finish it off, and
Julia, you don't go that far with that?
I can't do it.
Well, I think who was that who said it's difference between like and love? I mean, when it's with your husband, it's one thing, you know. I really
I
think...
know what he's eating, so I know what's going in there, but
oh dear God.
Hopefully lots of
You know, I think if you just
asparagus.
think about if you focus on how hot it is and how much you're so into it, and then just pretend like you're swallowing pills. I don't know. I mean, that's very effective.
Swallowing pills.
Yeah,
More
why not?
Percocets, please.
Some water.
That's hot.
Dear God.
You know what I like to do? If the girl does spit it in the tissue, I like picking up the tissue and eating it.
Yeah,
It really gets the girl
I really like
going.
Oh yeah.
I like the angry pirate.
And what's the angry pirate?
It's where you shoot a load in her eye and you kick her in the shin so she hops around.
You guys have
With
serious
one-
issues. You
with
need
one
a
eye
lot of
shut, you're
therapy.
like, "Arr, arr."
well, thank you.
Thanks, Amy.
All right,
Yeah.
Amy. Happy swallowing.
You know something, though? I think this is an exchange of knowledge right here. As we get an education from you about the girls' side of the whole dating thing, you're getting a crash course in what guys are like when they're alone in a room with other guys chit-chatting.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, when they're sitting
I don't
across
really
from
think
you at
guys
a table
are like that.
in a restaurant, no, they're the
You
same
don't remember
guys.
that writer on Friends who sued because she was hanging out and all the writers were going,
Yeah.
hey, what if Monica got raped and Baja just kicking around ideas and
That's
she sued.
seriously though. That's like really fucked up.
But the guys that you sit
you
across
literally
from
do it.
at a table, at dinner, that are being all nice, they're the same guys that are on that phone right now calling with horrific things.
Dear God.
Isn't that awful?
It does make you worried. You know, I think
Yeah.
I'm a pretty open-minded person, but there's certain things you just don't joke about. You know, molestation, rape. I don't think that's like.
Those are the things you joke about, but then what are the bad ones?
Who's that?
That's terrific.
That's one of the interns.
Oh, the engineers in the studio.
Oh my God.
Isn't that horrible?
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious though. I mean, like there are lots of things that you can talk about with sex and that kind of thing, but that kind of stuff is just wrong.
You don't have to go to when I go out on date, it's an Amber Alert.
An
Things
Amber
like
Alert,
that,
yeah,
you know.
that's
That's not
disgusting.
funny.
Yeah.
It's
bad.
really
sick.
Yeah,
It really.
it's sick.
I'm actually being quite serious. Who is that?
I think it's Super Agent Bob Eatman laughing at
Although I
everything.
do like this Nintendo, old school Nintendo music.
Very
I have
good.
the old school Nintendo at home. Yeah,
That's
actually,
what
it's
it
a
is.
huge conversation piece. Guys love it when they come over. They're like,
This
sweet.
lets us know we have mere minutes left in the program.
I know you guys are all crying. You're like, please. Make her
this
leave.
was a great segment.
I think you
actually.
did a great job.
Yeah, you look excited, Opie.
What?
You're
Opie.
like,
This is why we...
What happened?
Gene Simmons, no show. Brad from the Islanders, where was he? Laszlo, who gives a shit?
Laszlo looks like someone. Who does he look like?
Laszlo? He's famous.
No, seriously.
He does all the
I
voices
usually
for
get Kid
GTA.
Rock.
Yes, that's
I
it.
usually get
Really?
Kid Rock.
That's it.
Yeah, like
Kid
homeless
Rock.
people will stop and say, can I have some
Kid
money?
Rock.
And I'm like, no. And they go, I bought your last album. Like, you're fucking
You're like,
homeless.
how's Pam in bed? No, seriously, tell me.
Time to go to the next segment.
Yes.
Laszlo,
The
don't look
close
so
of the
excited.
show.
Huh? No, I've learned from listening to this show that
Yes.
that means it's time for the next segment.
I got it.
So it's Julia from Coed Magazine.
Yep. Check out coedmagazine.com or my website, juliabaugher.com.
Oh, that woman. Got a mouth like an outboard motor. All the time. Put, 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 put,
Only the classic
So
Warner Brothers
disrespectful.
cartoons. Only the classics.
That was so
Dang.
disrespectful.
I'm sorry.
That was really bad. You guys are
Give the
really...
plug.
Do you have wives? Do they like you still?
Not anymore.
Yeah.
We have women that love us.
You nailed me from the beginning. You were like, this guy's a dick.
Fucking
He's an
Bill.
asshole.
Fucking Bill just goes, no, who the hell would be with us?
Sad.
We're just old, bitter men here.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Well, we got 5 truckers in a row calling right off the bat. So why don't we go to the phones and say hi to Rich. Rich, what's up?
Hey, good morning, lads. I just wanted to let you guys know the last segment you had yesterday was hilarious.
Oh.
I'm
We
driving
sucked
down
right
the
up
road.
until the end of the show, I guess.
Hold on a second. I don't even know what we did.
the dating expert in.
Oh, yeah, that's always a joy when you hear that on the radio.
And Anthony's explaining how to get the 15 or 16-year-old in the back of the truck.
Oh, that's why the truckers are calling.
Of course.
Laughing so hard, I thought I shit my pants. I felt a little something squeak out. Oh, God.
We were wondering why the truckers were calling. Now it makes perfect sense. It was the...
I thought we let her off a little easy, man. We could have got it even worse.
I know. She did get off a little
24
easy.
and you're an expert? How much cock have you sucked?
She knew everything. She knew every friggin' thing at 24.
I think what a rapist is thinking when he's raping, how the fuck would you know what he's thinking? They've done studies. Shut up.
Enough with the done studies crap.
Oh. She goes out on dates and then writes about it for the magazine. And that makes her an expert on everything sexual, relationship-oriented. She knows everything now. Rape, robbery.
The second you go into entertainment, you have no credibility as a therapist. Like
right.
Dr. Phil, he's trying to get laid off of his fucking psychology degree. He doesn't give a shit about you. He wants to get mobbed at the mall.
Yeah, if he cared, he wouldn't be on television. Like that.
Exactly.
Just the act of being on TV and having a show takes up so much of your time that you couldn't possibly concentrate on being a shrink. You know, like whatever the content of said show is, you can't really pay attention to it because the show itself is so much work.
Plus, if you look at Dr. Phil, he does not look spiritual on any... Like, he doesn't look like a peaceful man. He looks like he has a brutal temper. Looks like a fucking, crooked cop. He gets mad and his whole head turns all red.